John Lewis, Mike Mushok, Johnny April and John Wysoki began covering songs by Korn, Pearl Jam and Tool over in Massachusetts in 1995. Stained got their big break when Limp Bizkit frontman Fred Durst, who's done a lot to promote the new breed of rock bands, heard them play and swung them a record deal. But his initial reaction to the band was not so favourable.
Well, it was actually the first time we ever met them. We had a chance to open up for them, and Aaron had given those guys a copy of we had done a CD ourselves, and Fred came to us about 20 minutes before we were supposed to play and kind of started going off on Aaron and myself and tried to have us thrown off the bill and threw the CD across the bar, thought we were Satan worshippers. And we were able to play, and that's when he, watched the show and liked what we were doing.
Wow, this story's getting really scaled
Reader's
down.
Digest.
They couldn't quite believe their luck when Fred then decided to give them a leg up.
It was cool. Yeah.
It was cool, but we were still kind of, leery.
You're right.
Because, there's like, I'm gonna get you a record deal is like the biggest phrase in the business. And it doesn't always happen that way. And so, we were super excited on the way home, but at the same time we were kind of like, we'll see what happens.
Suddenly, Stained were on the road to becoming one of the original bands to launch the heavy guitar sound dubbed nu metal. Their first trip to the UK was a huge success. To their surprise, the moshing crowds knew all the words to their songs.
It was incredible. I mean, none of us expected that, especially never having played here. It was, blew me away. Same thing in the States. I never expected it to do that in the States either.
3 albums and 4 tours later, they were being compared with grunge originators Nirvana.
Musically, I don't think we sound anything like Nirvana. I know that Nirvana was kind of anti everything that's going on, kind of like we are, where we don't really care all that much about all the limelight and all that stuff. In that sense, we're kind of, I guess you could say we're kind of like Nirvana, but that would be about as...
And that's reaching.
Yeah, that's reaching.
Fast forward another 3 years and 6 albums, and the bad boys of nu metal were being welcomed as the new ambassadors of rock, giving up their time and talents to raise money for VH1's Save the Music Foundation.
And it's just a good thing to be a part of.